Hi folks, we're going to take a look at page 92, number 10. So here they give us this polynomial which has a leading coefficient which is unknown. And they tell us that when this polynomial is divided by x plus 1, the remainder is 7. And they want us to use this information to find that leading coefficient. All right, so here, anytime I'm now thinking of dividing a polynomial by a linear divisor, and I seem to only be interested in the remainder, I should be thinking of using the remainder theorem instead of actually dividing either by long division or synthetic division. Okay, because let's recall what this remainder is equal to. Well, it's just equal to the polynomial evaluated at the a value of this linear divisor. So in this case here, x plus 1, so it's x minus negative 1, so it's given by p at negative 1. All right. So by using this information, I've managed to create an equation. And let's see if we have enough information to solve for k. Well, I already know what the remainder is. I know the remainder is just 7. I can calculate the polynomial evaluated at negative 1. I'm just going to stick that into the equation. So here, k times negative 1 cubed plus 5 times negative 1 squared minus 2 times negative 1 plus, negative 1 plus 3. Okay, and lo and behold, what do I end up with? An equation that only has the variable k. So I should be able to solve this. So let's simplify here. So k is equal to, so that's going to be negative 1 cubed is negative 1, so negative k. And here we have, this is going to be 1, so 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 3 is 10. All right. So plus 10, so let's bring the k to the other side, bring the 7 to the right, 10 minus 7 is 3, and so we found the k value. All right, so that gives us our answer for A. Now in B, they ask us to determine the remainder when the polynomial is divided by x minus 3. Well, now we actually have the polynomial. Okay, we know that p of x is equal to 3x cubed plus 5x squared minus 2x plus 3. So now when we divide by x minus 3 and we want to find the remainder, well, all I have to do is take my a value, which will be 3, and input it into the polynomial. So the remainder is just going to be given by p at 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and calculate that. 3 times 3 cubed plus 5 times 3 squared. It should have been 2x here, so minus 2 times 3, and then plus 3. All right, and I think I'm going to grab my calculator to do this here. So let's do this carefully. So 3 times 3 cubed is 27, plus 5 times 3 squared is 9, minus 2 times 3, and then plus 3, and we get 123. Okay, so let's recap. So step number 1 in part A, they want us to find this k value. We knew the remainder when we divided by x plus 1, so we use the fact that this remainder is also given by p at negative 1. And by inputting all our known values, we were able to solve for k. All right, once we had the full polynomial equation, I could then find the remainder when I divide by any linear divisor. Okay, that's it for this one.